What are you scared of? Death, loneliness, or maybe even a cockroach? Last year, during the summer, I believe, I had experienced the fight of my life. Now, before this encounter, when I saw a cockroach, I would just be disgusted and hope it goes away. But ever since that night, now I kill them on sight. That's a bar, bro. As I said earlier, when I'd see a cockroach, I just let them be. And every now and then last year, I'd see the cockroach on my bathroom floor. This led me to almost every single time I had to use the bathroom at night. I decided I would just be better if I didn't use the bathroom. And even when I waited till morning, he'd still be there, bro. I'd see him once a day, basically, and the reason I put off killing him was because of two things. Number one, Snoop Dogg's story on how he had a pet cockroach.
You have a roach called Gooch.
Oh yeah, the goat used to live with me. In my apartment, I had a roach that we couldn't kill.
And number two, this cockroach was big. He was like the size of not a big computer mouse, but like a smaller computer mouse. It had been 2 months of this MF essentially living with me. I was very annoyed and done with it. I needed to use the bathroom and decided to use my own, the cockroach's territory. When I creeped up and opened the door, the little idiot darted past me into my room. He could have the bathroom, but he was not having my room. There was now a new priority than missing, killing that roach. I snuck back into my room, ready to slime him. I saw him crawl under my desk. I picked up a shoe, went towards my desk, and I started crashing the shoe up and down off the floor to get him from under there. And when I got close, he darted past me again, bro. This guy was quick. I followed the roach, and he ran under my banana chair. But when I got close and started shaking the chair, he wouldn't give in. I was starting to get unsure if he was even there anymore. So when I turned to the back of the chair to me, he jumped off onto the floor and started running around the room crazily. I ran towards my closet knowing I needed a stronger weapon than a flimsy shoe, and I picked up my Last Kids on Earth hardcover book and started slamming it across my room. By the way, it was like 3 a.m. during this entire encounter, so I was scared someone was going to come in. Anyways, kept slamming the book towards the roach, and I finally hit him. So I walked, picked up the book, saw his mangled body on the floor, and walked to the bathroom to get a tissue to pick him up. But when I returned, he was missing. Ultimately, I couldn't find him again, and went back to bed. I tried to sleep fully, but I had one eye open the entire time. And I fully woke up when I felt this uncomfortable feeling on my neck, like a sting, a bite, or a stab. I got up to turn on the light and felt the fucker on my shoulder. I swatted him off. Now the adrenaline was pumping. I am not going to let him live this time. I picked up my book and started swatting at him as hard as I could at the floor until I finally got him. But this time, I left the book on him and walked towards the kitchen to get a cup and throw what I thought to be a dead body outside. I got a cup and paper towel from the kitchen and started walking to my room. And I took off the book, trapped the roach in the cup, and tried to slide a paper towel under him, but it turns out movies lie, so I could not get that paper towel under him. So I kind of shoveled him with the cup, put the paper towel on as a lid, then walked towards outside. While I was walking, I saw him still crawling in the cup. It's wilds. They just live. Somebody needs to nerf this bug. I dumped the cup. I saw him fall off our porch, and I never saw him again. Now I know what you might be thinking. How'd you know there was only one roach? Well, after I killed him, I haven't seen a cockroach in my room ever since. Hey, now I can say I had a social interaction. I killed the cockroach in a 1v1.